Wimbledon has finished up. The World Cup is down to its final four, and the stars are aligning in Philadelphia, beginning with the Home Run Derby tonight. Major League Baseball and so much more to talk about coming off of an action-packed weekend of sports here on the Chain Gang Sports Show.
We want to give a big shout out to the U.S. News and Entertainment Network for producing this show. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date.
It's the Chain Gang Sports Show, recorded live from the Flagler Voice Podcast Studios in association with the U.S. News and Entertainment Network. Things are truly better with us. Johnny Monte Carlo, Tommy Thunder, and our producer Alan behind the controls this morning on a Monday morning. And Monday is always a big day. Big day to talk about what has happened, but also to preview. But, we don't have any Major League Baseball action today as far as games, but you have the Home Run Derby. The heavy hitters are in Citizens Bank.
Ben Rice, that's my
Ben Rice. That's your guy.
That's my guy. He's winning it. Of course, like I wouldn't pick a Yankee. That's crazy.
Well, you have to go with your team. And then you've got Junior Caminero here. I was looking at some of the other guys. I know that you're going to be going with anybody that's from the Yankees right now.
Yeah.
Would Aaron Judge be in there if he were healthy?
I don't know. To be honest, he's not participated the last couple of years, and I think it's because he's always hurt. I mean, he's always probably wondering if he's going to hurt something, which is scary. But the Sinner. How about Sinner going for a repeat?
Well, I kind of predicted that on Thursday that a Sinner would win, and he did come up big. Yannick with the win, and then of course Mahova with the on the women's side takes it. It's an all-check final.
Neskova wins final Grand Slam, first one. That's good for her.
Yeah, it was a big weekend, and you've got what is it now? The World Cup is down to the Final Four.
Final Four. And that was
did you hang out with Mikey Terranova on over the weekend? Was he better, feeling better?
He was feeling a little better. Although I got to tell you, if you watched it, did you see the Norwegians and England was a good game? But I could tell you that Holland was just not the same guy. He wasn't hustling. He just looked lethargic. They said he was exhausted. I mean, like, really? You're a conditioned soccer. You have to be a conditioned athlete, obviously.
In the biggest game,
and then they bench him in extra time. Yeah. I mean, I was blown away by that, and he was pretty upset about it too. His reaction was not strong.
Bellingham.
I called.
He's emerged.
I have a text that says that I sent to Terranova just before that game started. I go, it's Bellingham time. I said if the stars will come out as usual, but Bellingham is a 1A. He's not a B. He's a 1A on that team, no question. He's got 6 goals. And I said it's going to be a Bellingham game, and sure enough, it happened. He's the reason. Kane played solid, but Bellingham, England. Well, you know what they said? The Final Four has the 4 best teams in the world. That's as predicted. Spain and France, Argentina and England. Those are the 4 teams that they said were the best in the world, and here they go, and here we are, and I think that's fantastic.
And they are doing it. Then you've got, recently now, and I know we were talking about before, the FBI and U.S. Justice Department are investigating the Argentine Football Association, the AFA, for alleged money laundering and fraud involving over $300 million. Investigators are reviewing AFA sponsorship and international commercial contracts routed through U.S. banks and a Florida-based company. A lot of it happening down in South Florida, even Goodlet Park, which I'm familiar with in Hialeah. It could get messy.
Yeah, I was going to try to sneak that in before you did.
Oh, well, because
I knew you brought it up. I said I knew you were going to say it too. Which is funny that we've gotten to know each other that well. But it is messy.
It is messy already.
And speaking of messy, Argentina. They've been playing. Their back half, their defense is definitely suspect. But
if they win it, it would be their 4th World Cup. Remember, we were talking
that
about
there's
it
only
on
been 8 of
Thursday
them.
night.
Yeah,
only 8.
and I think every one of
countries.
the teams that are in it have won a World Cup, so it's not going to be a new one.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been that far.
I think
back.
that Spain. I think both matchups are amazing. England and Argentina, Spain and France. I mean, come on. That's hey, listen. FIFA got exactly what they wanted. They wanted the 4 best teams in the world to meet in the Final Four, and they got it.
That's what they've got.
And they've got it. And so that takes away some of the overturn on the red card they caught. I think that's a thing of the past.
Well, you got to feel like Argentina's, man, they came back against Egypt. I mean, pretty much you thought you could put a toe tag on them, and it was a done deal. But I'm going to go with Argentina and France, and France to win it all.
Yeah, well, I think it's you still got France, I still got Argentina. I think I'd love for that to be in the final. I'd love to see Messi win back-to-back at his age. You know what the funny thing is? We were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Haaland dragging a little bit, and he really wasn't involved at all. But Messi is so funny. Messi at 39 years old is still
producing.
I mean, when the ball touches I'm telling you, man, I've never seen anything like it. When that ball touches his feet, it's just different. It's a different play. It's his little runs, he has a burst that's insane for a man at 39 years old.
We talked about it with Mikey Terranova toward the end of the show on Thursday night.
Yeah.
He's a tactician.
Yeah.
He doesn't go up and down the field a little bit. He does a little walking, but he seizes the opportunity. He knows when he can strike.
Right. Well, what I realized is that guy, that center, the guy who wears number 10, which I never knew that if the jersey number it tells you who's the guy. Mm-hmm. So if you're wearing 10, Kane wears 9. He's back 1. He's like a midfielder. But Messi, and even his passes, some of the passes that he puts it right on their feet. I mean, and through people, it's just amazing. His corner, whenever they have a corner kick, be careful.
Yeah,
it's scary. The guy's he's a legit GOAT, no question about it. Terranova and I have he still feels Ronaldo is the GOAT over Messi.
Ronaldo?
Yeah, because he's got more goals, but in a longer period of time as well. So we'll see.
But this golden boot thing, Mbappe and Messi and anybody else? You think anybody?
I don't see anybody.
Holland was looking good.
Not anymore. He didn't
so good to be so bad.
Yeah, he didn't look
on
good.
Saturday.
Yeah, Hey Jude, Bellingham. I loved it when they sing Hey Jude.
Yeah. It's been an entertaining World Cup.
Has.
This time next week it'll be wrapped up. The finals on Sunday, and then you got the 3rd and 4th place finishers battling it out on Saturday. So Spain and France tomorrow, Tuesday.
I can definitely say this World Cup put soccer/football on the map for me. I mean, it's been enjoyable.
We've learned a lot.
Yeah, we learned a lot, and
through Mikey Terranova, credit
absolutely,
to him.
Yeah,
he's been our resident soccer
resident, and Micah, you got both of them.
Micah, yeah,
even Kayla when Mikey was out doing a overnight fishing excursion this past weekend. He did overnight. Got skunked.
Skunked?
He's probably pissed I'm putting that on air.
Are the fish biting in this heat?
Not for him. They weren't.
They weren't for him.
But
it didn't matter.
I have my friend Trish. Her son's out there. He's in the Outer Banks. 7 to 8 foot seas they were fishing in, but they caught wahoo, all kinds of yellowfin tuna, blackfin tuna. I mean, they killed it. So. Kudos to Trish's son, and I hope to have him take me out on the boat when he gets back. But man, it's Terranova definitely a credit, and even it's a family affair for them when it comes to soccer. But sports. How about the Red Sox?
Oh yeah, going on to baseball. The Red Sox with a 9-game winning streak, but we're finding out now they.
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot though.
They might start unloading some players, huh?
That's what it says. I was reading this morning in
You're at the All-Star break.
The top 10 before the trade deadline, which is I think first week of August, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So I see Contreras is up there, Aroldis Chapman, all big salaries that they're trying to dump. Sonny Gray. So I know the Yankees aren't looking for starting pitching, but I know that there's going to be a lot of. They will be very active in the shortstop, third baseman, guys that are out there like that, and a closer. They're definitely looking at a Hader from the Astros, even though the Astros are making a little push towards that wild card as well, because the American League is wide open.
So you think the Red Sox would unload some players to a division rival?
I think it really depends. I think those next 2 weeks are pivotal for them to make a decision. If they keep this run up and they get with
makes it attractive, right?
Yeah, it sure does. I mean, they're still 10 back of the Rays, 7 back of the Yankees, and that's a big mountain to climb.
It is.
But
when you look at where they started,
no kidding.
They got one of the best records in the last.
And their starting pitching has been with a bunch of other than Sonny Gray, not big names.
Sonny Gray, yeah, he's got longevity going there. But yeah, the Red Sox. So the Yankees, the Tampa Bay Rays, they're still.
Yeah.
But the Yanks, they're on a 4-game winning streak, a big sweep there.
And it had to happen, brother. I mean,
they had to come back.
They had to come back. They were really struggling. I mean, reeling. I mean, 2 consecutive games, as we talked about on Thursday, with 17 strikeouts. And just
back-to-back games, 17 strikeouts.
It's nothing to get too excited about yet.
No,
that's for sure.
Because they've done it before.
And all year they're
a streaky team.
Yeah, but the big thing is first of all, the record for blown saves in the major leagues history is 47 blown saves in 1 year. The Nationals are at 40 already, and the Yankees had only scored 2 runs in every game before the 8th inning.
That's an interesting stat.
Yeah, and all 3 games they got to the bullpen. Once they got to the bullpen, they won the game. They all late inning wins. So there was they went against the worst relief pitching in Major League Baseball. But they capitalized on the opportunity to do something about it, so that's a good thing. Ben Rice is red hot, and but again, the aliens playing well, and so I think the Yankees will make a run after the All-Star break. Judge, pushed back on the injury because let's face it, baseball and a broken rib is just not a good combination.
And Max Fried, he's been out longer than I thought we.
Right, and
Garrett Cole up and down.
Yep.
Will Warren.
Rodon. Will Warren pitched well yesterday.
Yeah.
Weathers pitched well the other night. So, I mean.
Schlittler.
A big win. He didn't get the win, but it was a big win.
Well.
Yeah, pitched really well.
You don't always get the decision.
Anybody who throws 94% fastballs and it's coming, that's somebody who gets confident in his location. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
Speaking of fastballs over there with the Brewers, Joe.
Yeah,
now they're saying he's got arm fatigue.
Yeah.
Well, you would think.
Sure. And again, we talked about this.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
It is just a matter of time.
Could be a short career.
It is. Kerry Wood, Pryor, you can go through the list. The only guy that, because he was so well conditioned, and unfortunately, with the support of medication, was Clemens. But Nolan Ryan's the only one that ever did it clean. Yeah. But again, these are power pitchers with their legs. If you look at Nolan Ryan, his legs were massive.
Right.
Roger Clemens, bottom half.
It has a lot to do with that, generating that power.
Absolutely.
You mentioned Ben Rice and, of course, Minataka Murakami of the White Sox, Junior Caminera, who I think might just win it all.
Yeah. I think that's a good guess.
And Bryce Harper, Bryce Harper, he's playing in his
hometown. Yeah.
As well as Kyle Schwarber, who leads the major.
That's the guy probably.
You think
he's a beast.
You're going to favor him.
He's a beast.
You're picking him.
I hate to go against Ben Rice, but Kyle Schwarber. I actually, true story.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine played baseball. His son played baseball at Duke and was part of the home run derby at the Trop. Went for high school kids, and I got to see Bryce Harper and my buddy's son Aaron Cohn and a couple others that went on to play Major League Baseball. Dante Bichette's
right.
It wasn't Bo, but it was Dante Jr. Was the one at this home run derby. Bryce Harper put on a show as a high school kid. He put on a show. So he's won the.
You've seen some of these guys, Manny Machado. Manny talked
Machado,
about
too, as they were young. When they were young, Luke Jackson. I got to watch Luke Jackson throw at a showcase. Luke was funny. He was a Miami kid, and he's like, they asked him about going to college, and he goes, dude, I just want to ride the waves. He's a big surfer. Another power pitcher, though. So
hey, I'm not surprised. Jordan Walker, the Cardinals, Red Sox, Wilson Contreras, and Jack Caglione of the Royals round out the. It's eight guys. No big dumper. I think he's only got like 9 home runs.
Yeah, I think he's been battling, just like Judge battling the injury. But Judge at least put 20 up before he went out. I wouldn't be surprised with a little extra motivation because of the Venezuelan earthquake to see Contreras step up,
right,
show out.
Yeah, that's been a big topic there. They're still recovering there. That's going to take probably the rest of the year.
Yeah. Oh, man, the rest of the year. Puerto Rico's still battling from hurricanes, so I can imagine what this is going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's no timetable you could really set
No,
on that.
definitely not.
So
especially
Citizens
with
Bank
finance.
Park tonight, and I guess you're going to be watching maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Looking in on that.
65 inches of you and I first, and then the...
That's right. 65.
Brother, you got to see...
whopping
Have you seen my picture? Because 65 inches of me is some good-looking stuff.
65 whopping inches there.
Well,
You're going to upgrade it to 80?
I'm going to eventually. As soon as the producer, he's... we got to get him on camera. He's
We'll
just
have
a
to-
voice. He's like Wilson from Tool Time. That's what Alan is.
Wilson from Tool Time.
You don't see him, you just hear him.
So the major leagues, no games other than the Home Run Derby, the All-Star game tomorrow night on Fox at 8 o'clock, and then they're off on Wednesday. One game in the majors on Thursday. It's the Mets and the Phillies, I believe, in Philadelphia, and then the rest of the action, Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, news.
Some of these guys we could use the break to get guys healthy. Clark Schmidt, the other guys.
That's another one. Yeah, we made mention. You've been following that. So the hottest team, the A's, are the armpit of the
major leagues.
Wow, 9-game losing streak. You see these teams go on these streaks, but the A's, they were competitive there in the beginning.
Yeah, they were. I mean, just like a lot of teams, they run into these streaks. The California Angels, I thought, could make a run, and but it all and Trout's just having a mediocre year. So,
any beef with who's got the start? Cease, Dylan
Cease,
on
I
the
think
American League, and Christopher Sanchez over in the National League.
Sanchez has been.
He's had a great year.
What a great year!
And hometown crowd. Philadelphia. Who is it? We've got Storm and Norman. I wonder if...
we got to reach out to Norman. Donnie Mattingly, Donnie Baseball. Because I tell you what, if the Yankees would have continued the swoon they were in, I think Aaron Judge was in jeopardy. I really do. I don't know, man. They would probably have done something to shake things up. But as usual with the rabbit's foot that Boone keeps in his pocket, they were able to put a 4-game win streak before the end, and we'll see what happens.
Turning our attention to, that's something on Monday we always cover. On Thursday's show, we usually talk about opening round action, LPGA, PGA. Yeah. It was a nice Scottish Open.
I like the Scottish Open. It's always that nice preview before the... you see the weather they play in? It's so different than what we're looking at. Man, it was they're all wearing jackets, and the rain's going sideways when it rained. I mean, it's a different atmosphere.
From what we're experiencing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Most places are right now.
Although we had a deluge yesterday. That was
quite a storm.
That was quite a storm. All the swales are full.
But we're still probably needing more rain, and I think we'll get it, though. It's forecast. But yeah, anybody impress you out there as far
Tom
as
Kim? Tom Kim's red hot. Matthew Fitzpatrick is red hot. Guys that Wyndham Clark. Wyndham Clark. You got guys that are playing well. Tom Kim especially. He wears the Korean flag, but Tom Kim is as American as apple pie.
Some big shots out there too. Every time
I mean, you shoot a 64 on your final day of 17 under is a nice number to finish with.
Oh yeah. And Ryu on the women's side, or you actually.
Yeah.
I want to say Ryu, and but it's just you.
You. Yeah, just no, you. Oh, you. I'm Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal. Hey, so Jude Bellingham and so many stars emerging in that. Because before, did you really know much about Jude Bellingham? He's kind of emerged. And
just the Terra Nova, but Terra Nova told me that that's why England was so good, was because of the Kane Bellingham. So Mikey was well aware of, And Stone on the backside for England is a real powerful player. Crawford on the left side. See, you impressed right now? I know my soccer, brother.
You got your pitch, your brace.
Pitch and brace, yeah. The pitch is
your Galazzo. You got there's a whole new terminology now.
Yeah, what do they call when you put it through his legs? Oh, it's gonna nutmeg.
A nutmeg. Oh,
or is that it? Something.
Yeah, nutmeg.
Yeah. Has he got nutmeg? I think that's what they say. You have to call Terranova.
Yeah, we'll have to get.
I know it's Lucas, when you put the ball between somebody. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, to do the research.
When you put the ball between somebody's legs.
NASCAR. You know, at the Echo Park was the scene in Atlanta of Ryan Blaney's win yesterday.
Ryan
Blaney comes up with the win, and so the wins are starting to get divvied up now. It's not the same winner week in, week out. Denny Hamlin still leads in the.
And it's the thing about NASCAR is all the cars have the same restrictions. So it does come down to the driver.
Skill,
yeah,
the driver's skill.
But I mean, for guys like Hamlin to get so hot, knowing that it's the same, the same. Everybody has it's an even playing field. It's impressive.
Yep, absolutely. North Wilkesboro in North Carolina. That's next Sunday at 7:00. That's where they'll be racing next. So, no Formula One action to discuss. We've got Major League Baseball covered. Hey, one interesting story it was interesting to see Tim Hardaway, even though he had a lot of misgivings about giving up his jersey number to his son. I thought that was pretty nice. Number 10 will be worn by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh, well, it should be. Come on, he really did. He didn't really.
He was actually debating it. He was talking to some of the sports stations down in South Florida, and Joe. I mean, he was actually serious. It sounded like in the beginning he was joking, but he gave it up. He said his son was carving his own legacy, but I think that's great because I remember Tim Hardaway Jr. coming out there and taking some shots, out there on the court before a game, and Eric Spoelstra. That was way before he was the head coach of the Miami Heat. He was just an assistant down there.
Yeah,
and he was out there on the court with them, so it was always good. It's good to see that. Somebody that grew up with the team and now he's back. LeBron still not making a decision. What do you think that's going to come a week from now after the World Cup?
Yeah, well, when it can be big headline,
the biggest headline.
Yeah, and I think that guidance comes from your team, your management team. Is probably, I would think that's what happened. They made such a big deal when he made the announcement to go to Miami on what a. How dare him have such a fanfare, to make it about him, what a show, the whole 9 yards. He caught a lot of negative and carries that negative flag because of that. People still refer to, LeBron who has to make a decision on national TV like it's, he matters. It's not good.
I know you'd like to see him go to the Knicks. We've talked about it before, but I still think Golden State may have the best opportunity.
I think
the Warriors and the Cavs, maybe.
I think it'd be smart. I really do. I don't know. I think it would be a smart move. Yeah, that's it. It's a tough thing. I don't know.
He's still at 41. We've talked about. He's still in condition. He's still in great shape.
One of the top 15 players in the NBA. I would say easy. I mean, he can still. LeBron still gets it done. The Knicks. I don't see the Knicks in it. The repeat next year is going to be interesting. The East is now stacked.
The East,
yeah.
Really, there's only one bad team. That's the Nets.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's just one bad team.
Yeah,
legitimately.
I mean, even the Washington Wizards had gone out and spent.
Did you see Vanessa? Oh man, in the
summer league.
In the summer league,
I have.
He's tearing it up.
He sure is.
I mean, he is really emerging. He's going to be a force early on.
I think so. Just like Cooper Flag was. I mean,
right. To come in and make an impact as a rookie.
Flag did it. He had some summer league. They didn't play him as much, but he definitely showed out in that, and so gave you a firsthand look at what we were going to see, and we did.
We're hanging in there with basketball. We've got the summer league that'll wrap up
2
by
weeks
this
from
time. I think this time next week.
Yeah,
it'll
what
be
are we? 2 weeks. August 6th is the first training camp opens.
Right.
Football begins. Holy.
Football, yeah, the NFL. When the NFL, we may end up having to expand the time of these shows. These podcasts are going to 30 minutes is going to be spent.
I know.
Just discussing the NFL.
Well, I agree. 65 inches of me. We might have to do it every day.
On the
no button pressed by that, so I'm good.
I was left speechless.
Yeah, there you go.
Speechless.
It was resonating with him. He was thinking about it.
65 inches of Tommy Thunder.
That's it.
Can you take it?
Yeah, John, hey, you look good in 65 inches. But I like
Johnny,
your jersey, the 2006.
You know
MLB.
what? I had to break this out of the closet here. 2006. Back then it was PNC Park in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Like the colorization.
Karaoke Courtney would have absolutely loved it. She's a big yellow freak. That's why her chain gang jersey is yellow. Speaking of which, yours is just leaving China today.
Just leaving China today. On a slow boat.
That's a fact.
From China.
It is a fact. I don't know what to do with the Monte Carlo jersey. I'm going to give it to you anyway.
Hey, that's Monte Carlo, so good it had to be put on there twice. It's like New York, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Boston with that 9-game winning streak, you mentioned Karaoke Courtney and, of course, our producer, Alan. They got to be very, happy about that 9-game winning streak.
Yeah, well,
They're not going to be happy, though, when they unload half the...
Well, Karaoke she's a funny one because there's not many like her, just like there's even me when it comes to New York sports. If you're a Yankee Nick and Ranger fan, you are definitely a Giant fan.
Yeah.
Then the Yankee Nick Ranger Buffalo Bills fan doesn't exist. So I run that on my own. I run the Mafia by myself. And then Karaoke is a Celtic Bruin Yankee fan.
So her
Celtic Bruins Giants Yankees. That's her.
Yankees.
So she definitely walks the fine line of fans.
So it's not the usual.
No,
by far.
No, but you got how many people they live in Philadelphia and the Cowboys are their favorite team because like it or not, Cowboys are a lot of people's favorite team. That don't live in Dallas.
Team. Are they still America's team?
I don't know. That's a tough one to say. Who is America's team though?
Were the Patriots briefly America's team?
Well, the Patriots too, with the name the Patriots.
A lot of people jumped on the bandwagon. Let's think about it. That was 20 years. Better part of 20 years worth of success.
Yeah, you see the European, when the games are played over in Europe, there's a lot of Brady jerseys in the stands. How about the Seahawks being sold for $9.6 billion?
Well,
49ers
the
limited
price tags just keep going up.
Yeah, 49ers limited partner. He was a small piece of the pie over in San Francisco, but he has to relinquish that ownership in order to take over the ownership of the Seattle Seahawks. So, and he's made his millions in. He's one of those. What are they called? Silicon Valley guy.
Silicon Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about something in regards to that not too long ago.
Yeah, born in India, and now he owns the Seattle Seahawks. America's a great country.
It is. And the price tag just keeps going up, the valuation of these teams.
Yeah,
remember when it used to be multi-millions?
Yeah, now we're into the billions
and high.
We're almost hitting double-digit billions. Well, they said the Yankees and the value of I think the most valued sports team in the world is actually
Manchester United.
Yeah, I think it is Manchester United.
Barcelona.
No, not.
It's a soccer team.
It is. Yes, it is. Not Arsenal, but it's one of those.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because that's how big it is.
Yeah,
worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide, right?
And then you got the Major League Soccer, which will be starting back up in the middle of
after watching this kind of soccer. That's
going to make it look like real small time.
Yeah, no, now we got high school.
Yeah, now we got it's a whole different league.
Well, it's still got Messi, so if you can get out to a game, you still want to go see Miami.
As long as you still have Messi.
That's it.
Then it's
trust me,
it's got value.
And then there's a couple of Europeans that were on. Of course, this is when they come. They're twilight of their career over there, where the competition is stiff. We got a couple guys coming over. One of Germany's players is coming to join Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see.
Hey, I want to remind everyone, because we'll be eventually doing a show where we're going to just dedicate it to all the emails that we need to respond to. And it's flaglervoice@gmail.com. That's where you can send us an email.
Please
and,
send us.
We'll
talk about it.
That's right. Flagler Beach Tom, boy, he hits us up, what is it, with Mets stuff?
Yankees.
Or Yankees.
Yeah, always
that's
Yankees. Remember, he was the first. He called in. He was the first one that came and said, how many home runs, he trivia questioned us, caught us off. We didn't have Lucas the Man Gator then. Lucas the Gator Man.
That's what spawned it all. We remember
that's why
Misty Stats.
Misty Stats.
Karaoke Courtney, and now it's evolved into an actual position.
With a halftime show.
With a halftime
We don't mess
show.
around here at the Chain Gang Sports Show.
No, we're trying to cover all the bases, even if it's not baseball season. Hey, we appreciate a like, follow, and a share, as well as your subscription to the Chain Gang Sports Show. For Tommy Thunder and our producer, Alan, we'll see you Thursday night. I'm Johnny Monte Carlo. Have a great Monday.
Peace.
Things are truly better with us.